It's like... Here's okay. I'm going to try to draw Canada right now. So, yeah. So... So yeah, born, as you can see. Sorry if there's a weird reflection. That's weird though, why it's doing that, the weird for reflection. So, obviously, ladies and gentlemen, I was born in Windsor, Ontario, Canada, which is like right across the border from the US, so I can see Detroit. So, I was born there December 14th, 19... I was born December 14th, 1994. I don't know how much I weighed, but I must have weighed not much, because even today I'm pretty skinny. I guess I'm going to have to... I can hold it like this. So yeah. Sorry once again if this is shitty. There's many problems. Yeah. So I was born Windsor, Ontario, Canada. I used to live in a smaller house. First day of school was cool. Obviously, I don't remember anything up to at least 10 years old. So we're gonna just jump ahead. So I used to go to an older school. Used to have a different. I went to obviously a different school, and I had a different house. Then I moved. Obviously, then I moved to the bigger house I'm right now. So, sorry to say so, ADD and everything. Moved to a larger house, went to school. About grade 1, they started noticing things about me. I was different than all the other kids, and I'll talk about that next. They started noticing I was... Wow, this is hard to hold up. I'm going to draw like this, and then I'll show you. God. That's rigged. So, they started noticing that I was a lot hyper than the others. And they also noticed, teachers also started noticing that I wasn't really paying attention in class. So the teacher would be drawing. There's me right there. Teacher would be drawing. I wouldn't even be paying attention in class. So I didn't really do well. So they obviously, all my parents and everyone are like, what's going on with Josh? So it's like I saw a doc in the U.S. and apparently I have ADD, attention deficit disorder. That means get distracted easy, lots of energy. I also have ACD, excessive compulsive disorder. That means I gotta do things and I gotta do it now. So I have to do it now. That's the thing. And then the last thing I have is this. And I'm dyslexic, which means I have a lot of trouble reading and writing. So when I'm writing something, I will leave out like this, and then I'll like do... I'll say, oh, the said or something. I really mess up my writing, so it was a little hard for me to read and write and all that crap. Alright, so right around grade, that's a nice dye on me. Right around grade 2, they came up with a drug to calm you down. I still think they have medical marijuana in this drug, because when I had it, I felt really calm. I could pay attention. What this drug does is, and I'm looking at my computer right now, so obviously around grade 2, they made me take like Adderall or something is what they made me take. But there's one disadvantage. what had happened is I had got a strain of bad drugs and for this Adderall, and for some weird reason I was having weird side effects. I didn't feel like eating, so yeah, I didn't feel like eating anymore. I felt like I was going to puke all the time. I really lost a lot of weight. And this lasted for a long time. This lasted for 1 month, so that really sucked. So I didn't take it for like another little bit. And then around grade 7, they came up with obviously the new one. They came up with a new one, Ritalin. And that actually worked. That was good. And everything was calm and stuff. But there's one disadvantage to what happened to me with the bad drugs. For some reason, I went from talking, distracted, getting up all the time, to just plain old Josh that doesn't do anything really. So this, I don't know, and then I don't know really. Whoa, that was weird. I heard something. So yeah, it is kind of weird. The Ritalin kind of like messed me up and crap. So I ended up taking this through for a while. Right around grade 6. We're gonna go back a step. Right around grade 6, they also noticed something else, that I was not good in French. They noticed I'm not good in French at all, and I was getting like the D minus and F. I was not doing good at all, so they decided to exempt me from this. Maybe a lot of you have had this happen before. I was exempted from French, so I didn't have to take it anymore, which was awesome. Didn't have to take French anymore because it really pissed me off. It was pissing me off, so they made me do something else, which now, today, is actually, I'm really good at it, and that is, they made me do the typing time, which today I can type extremely fast without looking at the computer at all, so I'm doing really good, which is awesome. So, the grades, let's just say, through grade school, the grades were... all my grades I got, I passed. That's what I like to say. I passed in grade school. I did all right. No, I almost fell. Even though this drug made me more calm, even though it calmed me down, there's still, I was doing things that I wanted to, which was, one of them is, I'm going to try to draw a bathroom here. So the one of my things I did, which it's still pretty funny, is I crammed a toilet full of toilet paper and flushed. That went everywhere. So I don't really remember most of the things in grade school. I just remember I had over like 100+ detentions and only like 1 in-school suspension. I don't know why they didn't get me much, but I don't know. So, but the other main thing, we're gonna go back to blue right now. Is this the one that works? Wow, that's nice. So, blue doesn't work. Ooh, that's very good, very good. The one thing that I did that I was pretty proud of is the one time, you know, in every school, when it snows, you build a snow fort. So our snow fort was right there. Let's just say that's our snow fort. Well, the grade 7s came out. Grade 6s came out before us, so they were busting it up. When we saw that crap, all of us, there was at least a dozen of us right there, so when we saw the grade 7s there, we started a freaking brawl. Like, we were all beating the crap out of each other like this, like, everyone's beating each other up, and guess who gets in trouble? Let's just take a guess. Take a guess who the ringleader was. Apparently it was me, and I had nothing to do with the starting of the fight. So apparently I did, which was pretty stupid. Now another thing that I thought was pretty cool is when, let's just say that's an icy pond there. There's a huge patch of ice there, and everyone was standing around it. All the teachers, sorry that I'm not drawing heads right now, and my hand is kind of getting sore because I'm holding this thing up right now. So let's just say all the teachers' kids were around it. Guess who decides to do a drift on their knees with their hands up? Guess who it is? Josh. Me. That guy. Me, this guy. So, short story short, grade school is hard for the grades and stuff. I had really, it was actually fun and cool and stuff. I did crazy things because I just felt like it. That was pretty good. It's like now we're going to high school. Now, if you're wondering why, obviously, there's certain things in my life that, well, no, actually, I'm telling you right now, all the main parts of my life, that's why I draw my life. I'm doing this right now, ladies and gentlemen. So high school came along. All I have to say is yes. Know why? Because all the cool kids magically had ADD and were dyslexic. So I fit in frickin' beautiful, except for some bastard in grade 9 who liked to knock my books off my desk, which I only took. Some jackass who knocked his books off my desk. It didn't last too long. I ended up doing this to him with a freaking chair. So I ended up doing this. We ended up having it out, and let's just say we both kind of got beat up. He kicked me. I fell. Hit my head off like the desk or something. I got up, punched him in the face. He had knocked his ass down. We were both like surprised and crap. So it was pretty good. I got in a lot of trouble in high school too. Let's just say that. About same thing as grade school. My grades were okay. Let's just say grades. Let's just say the grades were okay. Now, obviously, I don't really care that people know. I obviously failed English because obviously I'm friggin' dyslexic. What do they want me to do? I can't literally spell things properly. They're full of spelling mistakes. So there's so many things. There's a deert there, so I don't know what's up with that. So failed English grade 9, awesome time. Same thing as high school. I got in a lot of trouble. A lot of crap happened. A lot of things I got in trouble for were just swearing and stuff by accident, getting up too many times, as I will draw here. So let's just say that's the classroom. Everyone's there in their desk. And here's my desk right there on top. Where am I? I am down here because I'm doing, I don't know what the hell what. I'm getting distracted a lot. So that was another cool thing. Grades were about the same in high school. They're okay. I probably got 100 plus detentions in high school, and I got about like 31 days suspended because I don't know, I would just say things like the one teacher, a name's gonna be unknown, the one teacher was dating in case you can't say pedophile or rapist. So she didn't know that, obviously. I said that in class. Her reaction was pretty grim. I didn't know that it was, I didn't know that was gonna obviously happen. Whoa, hello. I obviously didn't know that was going to happen, and I got suspended for a week for that. It was my bad. I'm dyslexic. You tell me something, I accidentally say it out loud. Shit happens, duh. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so grade 12 comes along. Things are good. Things are awesome. I have tons of friends and stuff. Skew is pretty cool and stuff. The one thing that kind of pissed me off is the literacy test That pissed me the hell off. The stupid English one in grade 11. I obviously failed it. I failed it. Had to do another course. That made me feel pretty good. I failed it by like 4 marks. That was pretty stupid. So that kind of pissed me off. End of high school. Now, the last week, me and this guy kind of got into a scruff there at the end of the year, and apparently we did it right in front of the main office, so that was pretty smart. He was calling me trash. He like fucked up my door or something. We had he's kind of like Milan Lucic from Boston Brewers. He kind of looks like him too, and he's like a douche too, because he used to make fun of me for no reason. He was the only person who made fun of me. Everyone's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Why make fun of Josh? He's awesome. So I don't know what happened. We ended up fighting. The principal came out, and he's obviously like, stop and shit, and he's like, do it again. Honestly, he said this to me. He said, if this happens again, I will get expelled from high school. And I'm like, you gotta be joking. I'm like, it's the fucking last 2 weeks of high school left of me, and that was it. So high school ended. I passed. I actually managed to get it. Know why? Because I'm genuinely a nice person. All my teachers liked me. Even though I messed around and did things, I was always good, because in that sort of sense, like, even though I did stuff, I was still obviously a good kid. Like, I wasn't trying to be bad. That's the whole premises of this right now. So, past high school, really good. Now, I did go to college. That's the thing you don't know. I went to college for 1 year. I took carpentry, like in Zombies, carpenter. I built like little homes. I built walls. I built cool little things and stuff. Oh, and then the one thing that I need to tell you guys is my I was gonna say my desk I built in my room is a monster. Each drawer, it weighs about 4 pounds each. The desk weighs over a total of like 150 pounds. That is the one I made from high school, and I have my spinny rack to my DVDs, which you've seen, so that we're not going to worry about. So I went to college for 1 year carpentry. There's 2 segments. The 2 years, the first half, 4 months in college. So 4 months for each, a total of 8. Only 8 months in school for college. That's cool, and you get 1 day of the week off. So the first one, I failed math and what I'm smelling. But I failed math and the one where you make the house plans and stuff. And then the next part, I didn't fail anything except for some stupid course named career management or something. I don't know what happened there. So obviously I failed college. That went down the tubes. Had a good time though. That was the main part. Met a lot of new people. Saw some of my friends from high school and crap. That was pretty cool. And now we're gonna get to the good part. Now we're gonna get to YouTube. I started YouTube September 19th, 2010. I started YouTube, obviously this, I didn't start posting until, a year later. I've been posting ever since. I've been doing videos ever since I was a kid. So we go back to a kid. I've been doing videos since I was 11 up to 19 different videos, and I think that's my life right up to about now. I just turned 20 like a day ago. That, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much my life. That is pretty much my life story. I've had a rough life through high school and grade school and college. I failed quite a bit, but in the end, I don't know. In the end, the teachers, it was all to the teachers because I had a lot of courses that were 50, and that means the teacher chose to pass me because I just like that. So my YouTube, I started YouTube. I've been posting ever since. I'll be posting until I'll be posting forever, ladies and gentlemen, forever. And if you're wondering, I've made over $400. I have now 900 subs. When I'm doing this video right now, so I'm probably gonna have more. 900 subs. I have over 350,000 views. I have over 800,000 minutes watched. So if you're wondering the jobs I've ever had, here they are. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. I did Penny Saver for about 2 years, but the only thing is you only give them out once a week. So yeah, my Penny Saver, I did for 2 years. You only give it about once a week. So I'd go to about quite a few homes and give out the Penny Saver. So that was like my one job. And then my other job, well, what I do is every week in the summer, sorry if you hear someone in the background, every week in the summer I help out my aunts and uncles. I usually go and do yard work as seen there. I usually help mow the lawn and stuff. So that's about basically the only jobs I've ever got paid for to do. And then obviously I'm now getting paid by YouTube to do my videos. So those are my only jobs I've ever had. Okay, sorry, that says it's supposed to say current jobs. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, currently the one thing I did was co-op in high school. Everyone knows what that is. I did it at oh yeah. They went out of business, so that kind of sucked. But the one thing I'm still doing today is I volunteer, believe it or not, at Old Folks Home, downtown Windsor. And I do that believe it or not, I used to do every Monday, but I got busy. So every Friday I volunteer from 1 to 3:30, ladies and gentlemen. So I do that up today. Now, oh yeah, so if you didn't know that, I obviously have a sister, Haley, but here's the thing that most people don't know is that she was actually adopted. This is the reason why this is because I was gonna have an older sister, but as like what happened about 20 years ago, there was a lot of miscarriage. So wondering what that is, it means something bad happens. And I was supposed to have an older sister, 1 year older than me. Didn't happen, so I got my sister. My sister's obviously adopted. Stuff like that happens. Now, a few things that I feel like I'm like the guardian angel because I've saved my sister's life over 3 or 4 times. The one, when she was little, there's a pool here. She was sitting on a chair like this. She was sitting on a chair, and the chair flipped over into the little kiddie pool, trapped her, because she was only like 2 or 3. She couldn't obviously push the chair up. She wasn't strong enough. Ran over there, threw the chair off, saved her. And then there's another time where she was falling down the stairs head first. She was falling down the stairs head first. I caught her. That happened twice. If she would have fallen, she was still little there, would have hurt herself pretty bad. So, yeah. My grandfather and on my dad's side too Well, the sad part about my grandfather is he had lung cancer. He died from lung cancer. That, you know, what's dumb is about almost 3 or 4 of my uncles died from lung cancer. That's why when I get to 1 million subs, I wanna send a lot of money to like cancer research to figure out how to fix this. Because if there is a cure, then we could fix it, and I would have still had the funniest detention I've ever gotten in SKU, and that was pretty funny. I'm gonna draw it out here. I'm gonna say what it was. Again, now that says making animal noises. I'm being honest right now. I swear to you that making animal noises was the detention. That's what it said on it. JoshuaPare making animal noises. I was like, what? I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, dude. And last but not least, up here in this corner, we're gonna do it. The last thing that I'm gonna talk about is my name. Now, obviously, when my parents chose my name, it was probably just, oh, let's just say Joshua. Now, if you're wondering what my middle name is, ladies and gentlemen, my full name, Joshua. That's why it's called JMP Production, Joshua Matthew Perry. That is my name. Life story. So all I have to say is, don't die on me. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to all for thanks to oh my god, thanks to all my subs and all the people for supporting me. You guys are awesome. Just keep up the subbing. You guys are if I can hit 1K 1,000, it'd be so great. At the end of this video is thanks YouTube for making my dreams come true. Then everyone called this the JoshuaPare moment, because this only happened twice in high school where I totally lost it. Other than that, I'm a really nice person. When I lose it, you know when I lose it, because it's real. I'm not faking it. I swear a lot. I get mad. I swear like every word I say. I bust a lot of stuff. So all I have to say is, thanks, YouTube. If I hadn't done videos, then I wouldn't be anything. So that is my life, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching.